Mr. Browder.
Okay, they're recording.
All right.
Well, I didn't know y'all
I
ready.
don't know who's calling himself. No,
All right.
this is not the right place for
Okay, well, I wait for zoning. I'm there with my people. Go ahead.
Town council be the place.
All right.
Yeah, for that.
Conversation.
All right. When is that? When is that, council?
It was last night,
I'll be here next month.
next month. All right.
Let's open the public hearing on the request of Moonlight Mechanical.
We have the applicant here with us today, and it's a gentleman sitting in the back. This is a piece of property, and I have attached in your board packet using the county GIS, and this is some approximate acreages, but we used also the tax card numbers for the acreages, so we include those three tax map numbers. Okay? And those three tax map numbers are, property is currently zoned R2, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's the whole 7.85.
It's the entire acreage, yeah, all three
Okay.
parcels.
Okay.
And I, of course, did the measuring down the creek, so it may be plus or minus. But it would be those three tax map parcels, also known as 102 Pine Road. If you're familiar, it's an empty metal building. It was a church at one time, and it's probably been a year or two since I've been in there. So really just, I can't say it's a derelict property, but it's just not been used. It's been sitting empty for sometimes several years. 3, 4, 5 years. The request is to rezone it, and we've included proffered conditions, so it actually will be a conditional rezoning. And if you look at the gentleman's application, there are some conditions or proffers that he's included. Pretty small print, and sadly I don't have my glasses with me, but basically it is would allow the M1, however, he would waive his ability to do certain activities that are uses by right in the M1 district. And I can read those to you if you like. And but if you'd like to open the public hearing, you can do so, see if there's questions. But the express intended use, and the applicant can also give you any information, is for a mechanical contractor's storage yard, which is a permissible use in the M1 district. Now, there may be some other things that he may in the future want to do, but that is a specific use by right in the M1 district. Okay.
All right.
You wanna do your public hearing?
Would
I
like to
will-
open the public hearing.
I'll go get a zoning ordinance too. So
Okay. And Mr. Argo, would you like to tell us about your planned use of the property? Yeah. Would you state your name, please?
Judson Argo.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
My use is, we generally do contracting work for Hardee's and other large commercial buildings. Basically, the back side of the property would be used to store equipment, the units during the summertime. Generally, in the wintertime, we don't have a lot going on. The warehouse would be used primarily to store small parts and to maintain our fleet vehicles. So we would plan on putting a fence up in the front of the property, adjacent to the building, to kind of shield the public view of those machines and things like that.
Are there any houses in the neighborhood?
There are houses behind the building.
Okay.
They're protected by woods. I don't know how deep. I haven't went in there. You can see it better from an aerial view, but
Sure.
I know.
Is there a creek back there? Okay,
And it's a big
All right.
tree.
okay.
There's definitely within earshot, because on one Saturday I was over there viewing the property. Somebody was having a barbecue or something. You could hear their music from the house next door. As far as any other houses, there aren't anything on the front of the property on that other side of the street. And then if you go down Sullivan Street, there's a couple of houses back there.
Okay. And so your proposed hours of operation are just 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday?
Yeah, that would be the maximum that we would use.
Is this going to be are you going to have other places where you do this? I know you've been in Chesterfield or Richmond area.
We're in Richmond now.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep a small office in Richmond for my sales staff and for some of my technicians, but this is going to be the primary office eventually.
Okay, good. All right.
You said fleet, how many trucks
Right now, we've only got about 13 vehicles.
Would they be moved down here?
No, generally, we've got a couple of trailers. They would be housed down here probably, and any backup vehicles. But generally, our service technicians keep their vehicles at home, and they're dispatched from their home.
How many potential employees would be working in the building?
In the building right now, no more than 2 initially. We may end up doubling that number in the next couple of years, but I don't see a large number of people coming to work primarily at that office. There may be techs that come there occasionally to help load the trailers or something like that, but on a permanent basis, it would just be 2.
Fabricating ductwork, is that a noisy proposition, or is it?
Generally, no.
Okay.
When we're cutting the metal, there's a machine that we use to cut the metal. It's no louder than a drill.
Okay.
Other than that, everything's pretty quiet.
Any other questions? Okay.
If you'd like me to-
Oh,
Oh,
go ahead, sure.
I want to know about, why would you need to rezone the other side of the property?
The other side,
Where those 3 houses is over there on Pine Road?
No, the house
Oh,
is
so the
being
houses, they just have to.
You've only been notified because you're an adjoining property owner.
Okay.
And we've got to notify by law anybody that owns property adjacent to what he's proposing to rezone. So the only thing that's being discussed tonight is what's inside the
Maybe
building.
that's on the far side of the road, that's me.
Across the street.
Okay.
Would you like me to read those items that he has committed himself not to do?
Yes.
Okay. I have the zoning ordinance in front of me, and most of them are manufacturing activities. 9-11 is the assembly of electrical appliances. 914 is the manufacture, packaging of, or treatment of products such as bakery goods, candy, cosmetics, such things. 915, manufacture, compounding, or treatment of articles and merchandise from the following previously prepared materials. 916, manufacture pottery or figurines. 917, manufacture musical instruments. I don't know why that's in there. It is. 918.
I think he should be allowed to. if he-
Open wood yard, lumber yard. 9111, boat building and repair. I don't think we're gonna do that. 9112, monumental stonework, building headstones and such things. 9114, a public utility generating station. 9115, satellite dish antenna. I don't think that's where it's at. 9116, enclosed laboratories and facilities for manufacturing, research, and development. And 9117, a cabinet, furniture, and upholstery shop. And 9118, lumber and building supplies with storage within a completely enclosed building. Now, that would be sales.
Right. So basically, we're
You're
making
letting
this
the
zoning
change,
change
that's what I'm reading.
and he's getting to run the business he wants to run. And then in the future, if he ever wished to transfer it to somebody else and they wanted to change the use, they would have to
Petition.
revisit it.
If they wanted
Okay.
to manufacture pottery, they have to come back and ask you to do that.
and that would be
Or
the same if
tubas
they
or
wanted to
something.
revert it back to a church, correct?
Anything other than what's proper conditions, they will be part of the permit, and they will be stated that
Okay.
this and this one will be. But it is a little broader, but not terribly broad. It's not like manufacturing or a hog evisceration plant or anything like that.
Any other questions from anyone? All right.
Want a motion?
I would love one.
I make the motion that we accept the changes in zoning this property from R1 to R2 to
M1
M1
with proper conditions.
with proper conditions stated.
All in favor, please say aye.
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 You will be back one more time.
Okay.
And that'll do it.
Adjourning the meeting?
I don't know, Philip always has something extra for us.
I gotta cut my grass.
All right.
Don't get him
We will
started.
adjourn.
You don't wanna live beside me anymore, that grass